Hello, folks. So in this video, this is the second part of me learning Rust, 100 days of Rust. So, actually, I'm already on day 3, but I started doing these videos just today. So I'm just trying to finish off the stuff that I've already done, the exercises. So before I get into the exercises, I just wanted to show the Rust website and show how you can check out the latest version. And you can also go and check out the Rust repo in GitHub, and you can check out the latest version over here too. And the Rust links repo is here. You can check out the README and whatnot, and then the Rust analyzer repo is here. And they all have websites, of course. Like the Rust analyzer has a website. You can check out how to do install and whatnot. And for RustUp, there is a website, and you can check out how to install, and they show instructions for everything. And you know you can also notice like their docs has information. And yep, so RustUp, again, this is a doc on RustUp. And you can also check out the repo RustUp. Cool. So with that, let's get to doing Rustlinks stuff. And so this is the first exercise that I was working on. So I'm just going to go ahead and like run Rustling's watch. So we see that, this is all good. So actually, if I go to the VS Code and like press command as like save it, you can actually see Rust Analyzer actually running over here. So this is the Rust Analyzer you can see here. And it is actually formatting this. I'm guessing this is because the number of characters in a line cannot go beyond a certain number, probably 100, because you can see that this is at 99. So if I type something over here, yeah, it's going to be hard for it to move it around. But yeah, I mean, let's say I remove some thing and then save it, it's going up because this is still within the 100 limit. But if I have output, still big, like, I mean, save and then save it, and yeah. So anything beyond 100, it tries to do this. And can I move this like this? No. So it formats it again. And yeah, I mean, now let's get rid of this I am not done so that we can go on to the next exercise. So I'm going to go to this, and let's see if this runs. So it runs, and it says one positional argument. So which is it running? So it's running exercises slash intro 2, and it failed. The compilation of that failed. Please try again. Here's the output. Okay. So there's an error, and one positional argument format string, but no arguments were given. So we are looking at something like a format string, which is like, I think, like a templatized or template string. So there is an argument over here. So I'm guessing this is to inject variables, the value of variables into strings, like, interpolate them. So, but no arguments were given. So there was no value or variable or whatever given over here. So let's go to this, and let's see what it says. So I'll close this and I'll do this. So I'm over here, and let me actually put something else. So make the code print greeting to the world. So it's already hello. So you can just say, world like this, and let's see if it works. Awesome, so it works. Or we could have also just done this world, and interesting. So I just didn't remove this. So now it says argument never used. So this argument was never used. So I passed an argument, but there was no template, like there was no like positional argument over here. So let's remove this. And Nice. So it's hello world now. So let's do this. Oops. And let's also try something more, right? Like, can I do more over here? Say if I give one more template over here, so it says two positional arguments in format string. Yep. But there is only one argument. Like there is one argument, so only one over here. So I'll have to give two of them. So let me give, say, can I give a thing like, oh, empty character literal? Okay, awesome. So I can give that. I can't just do okay because that's like multiple character literals. Character literal may only contain one code point. So if it's a string, I'll have to use double quotes. So let's go with double quotes. And hello world. Okay, awesome. So I actually got curious about this. So what's the sanctity in like having this? Like you could have had anything. Like you could have had say an underscore. Why have this, right? Like an underscore or a hyphen or something like that, whatever, right? They have two braces over here. So I started experimenting and writing down like randomly putting some numbers inside this. Interestingly, like if you say triple one, invalid reference to positional argument. So I got this idea because it said positional arguments. But if you think about it, so this is the first position, this is second position, and the corresponding first and second position, right? But can you put this over here and this over here, like, or like interchange that, the position? So invalid reference to positional argument, triple one, there are two arguments. Positional arguments are zero based. Awesome. So, and this argument is never used, right? And then formatting specifier missing. I'm not sure what that means, but you can actually see that they are saying about some zero based numbering. So let's just try out zero over here. Okay, awesome. So it's okay with this. And it says formatting specifier missing. So I guess if I give number for one, I should give number for all. So it says argument is never used. This argument is never used. So let's just say one. Awesome. So it works. So it says hello world. Okay. So 0, 0 position, 1, 1 position. So can I say 0 again over here? Awesome. So I can. But for some reason this says this. I'm not sure why. But it also says this argument is never used. Meaning like this 0th argument is used. Yes, 0, 0. But this is not used. Awesome. So let's just say 1 over here. So basically I'm interchanging the position of these two. And you can see hello, okay world. Awesome. And what if I actually say this? Try to reference two things. So invalid reference to positional argument one, there is only one argument, so you can only do 0. Awesome. So what if I actually do one more, positional argument and interesting. Interesting. So here you can see actually 1, 0, and then put many of these and okay. Invalid reference to positional arguments 2 and 3. Okay. Interesting. So if I put this 1, 0, it's picking it up. If I put this 2, it's picking it up. But I can't like I think it's just like if I remove these two, it's going to be world okay. It's going to be hello okay world. That's because of the 1 and 0. This, if I put it like this, it starts from 0 and then just starts putting things. So it's like corresponding values. So hi world and then okay. Awesome. So, but I can't go more than this. Can I put more of these like zeros and ones? Yep, I can. Can I say 1, 0 again? And like I'll say, so I can keep doing this 1, 0 thing again and again and again, I guess. Like 1, 0, and then this, and then say this is 1. No, let's say 0 again. Let's say this. Awesome. So it works. So it says hello, okay world, okay world, okay world, 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 okay. So here you can see this is 0, this is 0. These two have no values over here. And it picks up in the proper order, like 0 and then 1. If I give one more over here, 0, 1, 2, there's no 2 over here, right? There's no like one more argument and it gives an error, right? Interesting. So yeah, it's an interesting thing. Can I use characters over here? I don't know. Can I use like special characters over here? What does it say? So expected, closing curly brace in format string before because of this opening brace. Okay. Can I try out say A? So cannot find value A in the scope. So it's looking for a variable named A. Of course, of course. So if I give, so I don't know actually how to define variables. I mean, I do, but it's coming up in the other exercises. I'm not gonna do that here. But it's basically looking for a value A. I believe it's looking for a variable named A. By the way, whenever you get an error which gives a error code over here, along with error, when there's an error code over here, you can actually use Rust compiler to explain the error. So I'm going to stop this and then do this to explain the error. Actually, just do cat. And this explains the error. An unresolved name was used, erroneous code examples. So you can see different code examples. There are some complex code examples, and then there are some simpler ones. For example, this is the one that I'm looking at. You say unknown variable, and then like, okay, one moment. You can actually say, yeah, let x equal to unknown variable. So this variable is like unknown. So instead, so you say something like let, and then you say, I think even JavaScript has let, I don't know. And then you mention the variable name, and then you mention some value, and that's all, right? So if there is an error with an error code, you can actually use that error code to actually do an explanation using the Rust compiler. You just say rustc, the Rust compiler, hyphen explain, and then the error code. But I don't think all errors come up with error codes. For example, let's see if I can actually get this error code for the extra thing, right? Here it just says error, if you notice. There's no error code over here. I think the idea is that this is pretty self-explanatory for you to actually fix the error. They give a note over here and like they mention what is the problem. There's not much to explain over here. So probably that's why, I don't know though. If you give something like at, you'll notice like no error code over here, right? So it gives all this. What else? Let's say you missed this curly brace and you still don't see any error codes over here. It just says error. So that's an interesting observation that you can see. Yeah, I don't think I meddled with this example anymore. This was pretty new for me, like adding multiple of these and like putting them in different positions and then adding special characters and whatnot. Yeah, and then also using a mix of this and this. That was interesting. So I would recommend you to actually meddle around and like see what works, what doesn't work, and like try it out. By the way, let's see if we can use some numbers over here instead of just strings. Yep, I can. Yep, yep. Cool. So that's all I had for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.